Hello guys, welcome back to Nacho Chess. Today we are doing part 2 of an aggressive opening repertoire for black against e4 and d4, c4 and knight f3. Today we are looking at the d4 line starting with d4, c5, d5, and e6. And we're starting right now. So part 2, as I said, started off with d4, c5, e6 is also a try. But it stops after knight f3. So, our move, we immediately attack the pawn with c5. If d takes e6, and we regain the pawn back with our bishop and gain a better position because we have two central pawns. So d5, e6, he can simply take. We take with the f pawn. Knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, d5. Already in this position, black has a huge central advantage and more space. So, he has c4. e4 is the line we saw in part 1. c4, e takes, d takes, d6, knight c3, and g6. If knight f6, e4, and we transpose to a modern Benoni, so we stay in Franco-Benoni type waters. e6, the Schmidt-Benoni, e4, bishop g7, bishop to d3, knight f6, h3, castles, knight f3, b5, we play b5 because we want to take this central pawn right here. If knight takes, rook e8, castles, knight takes e4, bishop, rook. We traded a far flank pawn for a better rook file and central control. If bishop takes b5, simply knight takes e4, knight takes e4, and queen a5. We fork the bishop and the king. After knight f3, knight f6, white has two options, bishop e2, then h3. Let's get to h3 first because it has a cool name. It's called the New York system. Black castles, strengthen his king side, bishop d3, b5. We just transpose back to the line we just saw. And bishop e2, castles, white castles, rook e8, attacks the central pawn, queen c2 and knight d2 both protect this e4 pawn because of, let's say, like a dumb move like a3, knight takes, knight to d2. We don't have the plan of jumping to c4. We need to protect this e4 pawn. Knight b d7, a4, strengthening his queen side, a6. We want to prepare the b5 advancement one day. f4. Black's position is a little cramped. He has to create a plan to stop white from an all-out attack on the king side. If queen c2, knight a6, rook e1, strengthen the e file, knight to c7. As our plan, we want to play a6 followed by b5, b4, bishop f4, a6. He has a4 preventing b5. He has rook to d1, knight h5 attacks this bishop. As in the modern Benoni, one of our plans is to play knight h5, b6 and bishop to a6 one day, because we can control both this diagonal and this diagonal. He also has f4 as a 4 pawns attack. Knight f6, bishop e5, and knight f to d7. But this isn't the Franco-Benoni system. This is the modern variation. This is another topic for another day. In our next video, we'll be on the Jasnik Gambit against the English. And since nobody ever watches my videos, if you made it this far, congratulations. Yeah, you're my friend because I have no friends. Thank you all for watching. See you in part 3 of the aggressive chess opening repertoire for black.